What's eating you? Psychology Eats is here to help you. What's eating you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? I am back in the studio. Yes, y'all, I'm back in the studio. I've been doing my videos from the car. I try to get one in a week, but I know I need to step it up and give my subscribers what they came here for, which is drama, tea, and a little bit of psychology. Now, I know some of you actually come for psychology content, which I can tell by my numbers that that is pretty low, like less than 100 people. At least that's who is viewing my content about psychology. So, I know that I need to satisfy those people that are watching videos for psychology content. And then I have the majority of you who came to me and found me because of a little bit of drama, a little bit of tea. So I've been really focusing on like, how do I get more subscribers? What do I need to do to get more subscribers? And because I think I'm focusing, and I have in the past focused so much on getting subscribers. Oh, y'all so hot. Oh, God. Getting subscribers that I think I'm not thankful for the subscribers that I already have. And so I thought about that the other day, and I was just like, you know what? My focus needs to be on the people that are already here versus the people that aren't even here. So why would I put my focus on someone who's not even in the room? So I know I need to give you guys, the ones who are already subscribed to me, what you come for. And so that is the drama, the tea, and the psychology. That's a mixture of who my subscribers are. So this video is really just to really thank my subscribers that I already have. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for being here. And I need to continue to think about growth and growing the channel, because my ultimate goal, as you know, is to really spread the word about psychology and mental health, mental illness. But, I like to do it with a little bit of drama as far as reporting celebrity drama, YouTube drama, what's happening in the YouTube streets, particularly this sector of YouTube. YouTube is so grand and so big that I would hope to be able to bring more people over to my channel. But if that's going to happen, it's going to happen. But I need to focus on the ones who are already committed to my channel, Psychology Eats. So thank you again. Uh, thank you to my subscribers. Now, I had started calling y'all psycho staffers, psychology staff, um, which I still like that name. And we're going to get back in the van. Those of you who know about our mental health van, we drive our mental health van all over these YouTube streets. And let me show you. Let me pull my. Oh, we drive this mental health van all over these YouTube streets. Now, a lot of times we find ourselves over here. This is the Blove sector. Now, we have been all up and through that sector for almost a year. And a lot has happened over the last 8 months. And basically, a lot of channels have been built off of Blove's name. Now, I had my channel before I started talking about Blove and the people in her family and all of that. I had already had a channel, but honestly, it wasn't growing. And when I started doing videos about that family, that is when my channel grew. So there's pros and cons to that. The pros is that my channel grew. The cons is that that's not all I want to talk about. And so that's when it became an issue for me, because I want to be able to discuss way more than just one person or five people in this sector. And it really does play out, especially when I know I have way more content to offer people. Um, and so over a reflection of the last 8 months is that a lot of channels, new channels grew, or channels that maybe were smaller started discussing and jumping on. We recognized that we were in the Blove sector. And so as a result of that, we started, oh Lord, we started to make content about, Blove and Adrian and Wall and Sin and Dalvin and Darius and Nate, and over the last year. And even prior to that, there were channels that were making videos about the family because, Blove blew up as a YouTuber. But there is so much more to YouTube than just this little itty bitty sector. And as content creators, I've noticed that content creators that kind of got monetized around the same time I did, and got 1,000 subscribers or more, really started building their channels, are really at this point moving away from that content or wanting to, but also noticing that if they move away from the Blove sector content, that they don't get as many views. And then what started to happen is that the YouTubers in this sector started doing commentary on each other and doing videos on each other, which was really like an oxymoron, because then they would get pissed with each other about doing videos, but their channel grew off of doing videos and content off of the five main people in this sector. Um, and then it was like crabs in a barrel. Oh. Then it was like crabs in a barrel. Then they started like going at each other, and I was even involved in some of that mess. Yes, I was. And I got into it, and fell down that rabbit hole, and got into it a little bit, with a content creator, which was ridiculous. But it happens. And I think because as the content creators, we kind of like got bored with talking about those five people, and then we start looking at each other like, let me get my doll head down. But, oh, girl, sit still. And so then we started looking at each other like, I don't like you. And then it's like, I don't like you either. And da, 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 da. And so then all of that started, and it got really ugly. But you know what? You subscribers and viewers were eating it up. You loved it. And everyone's views was blowing up, and people were fighting and carrying on. And the viewers seemed to really enjoy all the drama, which made it even worse. Okay, so then what happened was some of the let's say the five people that we've been talking about, five that are all associated with Blove. Once we We were like over talking about them, and then the content creators in this sector kind of started attacking each other. And then a couple of the main people of the that we were talking about started with like some of the channels started really like getting really personal and doxing, and as a result, Sin City, that Zaddy Chunk, they started to copyright channels. Is it copyright? Copy strike. I think it's copy strike. They started to strike channels, and it was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I don't let you drag me. I don't let you call me out my name. You don't said this and said that about me. I'm sick of it. Now it ends. And so they decided that they did copyrights, and as a result of them doing copyright strikes on a few channels, we no longer see those channels. Those channels got 3 strikes, and they were out. They were out. So Blove said she never strikes anybody because she don't have time for all that. But and I think she already said she don't read the comments, so she don't have no time to be in her feelings about any of it. So she doesn't strike, but Sin City and Dalvin started striking channels, and as a result, those channels are no longer in existence. And other channels have backed off. They backed off. Like, this is not worth, losing my channel. I think Adrian even said she was going to start striking channels. And honestly, some of the content has started to get a little bit out of control. And I think definitely if you put yourself in someone else's shoes, how would you feel? And I know as content creators, we put ourselves out there by just sharing. Well, it depends on your channel. Now, they share, some channels share a lot of their personal life because they vlog. Um, so they share a lot of their personal life. So, of course, that's going to be up for scrutiny if you share things that are happening in your personal life. So, yeah, then that happened. So then we were going through this period of like, oh, I'm going to strike you, you're going to get striked, and all of that stuff. And so then some of the commentary kind of slowed down. And now we're kind of in a place of, and I noticed that with a lot of the content creators in this sector. Oh no, I forgot one part. I'm gonna leave that part out. As content creators, we are now faced with, rebranding our channels, or, looking for different content that our viewers are going to want to see, because the viewers in this sector clearly want to see, stuff about Beloved, Walton, well, Adrian, Nate. Like, it's clear, and I'm not just saying that on from my experience. I'm hearing this from other content creators that I'm cool with, and they don't even have to say it. I can look at their numbers and see which videos, you know, get views and which ones don't. So, as content creators, what do we do? What do we do? Do we stay in this sector and continue to eat off of Belove's name and her and the people connected to her? Do we stay here? Do we make new channels and try to rebuild in another sector? Do we keep, you know, just keep doing the content the way we've been doing it, carefully though, because there's going to, you know, there's limits to how much anybody can take. And so you run the risk of being getting a copyright strike if you go in too hard or just cross the line. So that's really what this video is about. Even for me, I'm going to continue to do the commentary the way I've been doing it. I am going to do a video though about the worst video. My worst, like for me, I hate this video, but it's my highest viewed video. It is my highest viewed video, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate that 11,000 people looked at this video. But I'm going to talk about that in another video. But if you made it to the end of this video, excuse me, guys. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back and watching another one of my videos. Don't forget to like, share, and listen, subscribe. If this is not your first time here, it's free. Hit the subscribe button. Let's grow this channel. I mean, I've been kind of not doing content here from my studio, but I'm back in the studio, and I want to, start getting more content out and just hit the ground hard and just give y'all the drama, the tea, and the psychology. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you.